kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his forward, take the shot, he scores!
First for the visitors from Norwin. Junior, number 1, Adam Malinsky. Junior, number 2, Ryan Edwards. A senior, number 11, Michael Fleming. A junior, number 14, Justin Weaver. And senior, number 24, Kai Stecco. At guard of 5'10", junior number 2, Brendan McCullough. At guard of 6'1", senior number 4, Pat McDonald. At guard of 6'5", senior number 5, Gavin Cody. At forward of 6'4", senior 00, Aaron Brula. Senior number 22, Jake McCosco.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Peters Township AHN Arena. This is Mike McKegg.
This is Neil Bear.
And we've got another evening of basketball for you with the Peters Township Indians taking on the Norwin Knights in a 6A matchup. Peters Township comes in at a 1-1 record, while the Norwin Knights come in 2-0. And Neil, looks like I think we've got a nice game in front of us here this evening. Norwin's got a pretty two seniors and 3 juniors that they send out to start the game, and a fairly decorated player with number 1, Adam Blinsky. He's got a lot of preseason honors, so it'll be interesting to see him go.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup this evening.
Festivities are over, and we're ready for the tip.
Norwin comes up with the tip, bring it across half court.
Step back jumper, it's a little short. Boards controlled by the Indians, and that was a problem on last game. McCullough drives in, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound.
McDonald
McDonald
drives.
with a nice pass. Big smack.
It Brula.
Brula,
Nice
strong with the
shot
ball.
For Brula.
2-0 Indians. Yeah, I was going to say that was the problem on Saturday, Neil. The Indians just got beat fairly badly on the boards, so that was a good sign to get going here. Straight up 3 for the Knights.
Justin Weaver on the three-pointer for Norwin. So now it's 3-2 Norwin. Peters is bringing it up. Work it around the perimeter.
Knights drop in their man-to-man. Cody for 3. It's good!
Colin Cody for 3.
Gavin Cody.
Gavin.
5-3 Indians.
Peters in a man-to-man defense also here.
Another 3 up. Off to the left. Cody clears. Up comes McCullough.
McCullough is pushing it up. Drives the lane.
Off to Brula. Drop step, good. Quick timeout by the Knights, 32nd. 7-3 Indians. That was a nice pace.
Yes, it was. Peters got the ball up the court quickly. Did well on defending, boxing out. Didn't give Norwin any second chance opportunities.
Yeah,
so off to a good start.
Yeah, Brendan McCullough driving in and then dishing it back out, either to the big guy down lower or out. And that translates into a 4-point lead for the Indians. 6:40 left in the first quarter.
Norwin will take the ball out. Looks like Peters is going to put on some full court pressure, zone press here.
1-2-2.
Norwin gets it across half court. Now Peters drops into their man. Norwin working it around the perimeter.
3-ball up. Off the back of the rim. Norwin hustles. Oh, but he steps on the baseline. Indians.
Another good job by the Indians of boxing out. They'll take it out. Norwin not putting on any pressure right now, just dropping back into their man-to-man.
Near turnover is a turnover.
Good steal
Brula
there
hustles
by
back.
Norwin.
Spin move off the backboard, but nothing. Oh, we're going to get a block.
Good follow there by Belinsky of Norwin.
Here's Township foul number 4, Pat McDonald. At the line for Norwin, number 1, Adam Belinsky.
Yeah, they're going to get Pat with his first. Going to shoot 2. First turnover for the Indians. That results 2 free throws. First one made. 7-4.
No substitutions for either team yet, Mike.
Yep.
Belinsky hits the second. 7-5 Peters.
Comes McCullough across half court. Over to Cody.
Peters working it around.
McCullough drives in hard again.
Drives the lane.
It's stripped, but they save it. Pat kicks it out to McCosco. In goes McCosco. Pretty good defense by Norwin right now.
Good job by Norwood D there.
But Indians looking patient. They're going to run their set again and see if they can get something. Pat down on the baseline.
McDonald. He spins, goes
Pat
up.
with the right hand, a little short.
Short. Norwin rebounds.
And they throw it away.
Turnover there
Unforced
by
error.
Norwin. It'll come back to Peters.
7-5 Indians. Indians will base inbound in front of the Norwin bench.
McCullough drives down, spins. Kicks it out to Cody.
Cody for 3. It's
Good.
good. That's a good sign. Gavin
Second
dropping that
three-pointer
second 3.
of the night for Gavin Cody. Puts
Yeah.
Peters up 10-5.
Yeah, Gavin started out a little slow against Albert Gallatin. He was shut out in the first half. I think he ended up with 13 or 14, but it's a good sign that he starts out strong here. Good board by McCosco, and up come the Indians.
McCullough pushes it up, jump step. Off the rim. Norwin rebounds, brings it up now.
Fleming with the ball.
Norwin doesn't seem to push the ball very much. They're quite content working their half court offense.
Yeah, they are.
4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Belinsky drives.
He got stuck up in the air with nothing to do. Here comes Fleming out for a corner 3, and it drops.
That's Justin Weaver on a three-pointer for Norwin.
10-8 Indians. Skip pass of McCullough for 3. Off the front. Now they push.
Norwin pushes it up. That's Fleming. Takes it in for the two-pointer. Nice drive there, Michael Fleming.
Yeah, left hand on the right side over our big guy. That ties it up.
Cody on the perimeter, out to Brula.
McCosco for 3. It's the bottom of the net. 3 for McCosco. 13-10. Pretty good
on
defense.
The drive.
In and out. Good rebound by Cody. Up comes Brula. Goes in strong, kicks it. 3-pointer again. McCosco 2 in a row, 16-10.
quick swing there, Mike.
Yes, it was.
Tied at
When you
10,
can get
suddenly we're up 6.
when you can get 2 threes in a row, that's always good.
Norwin working around, passing and cutting.
Running a little motion offense. Very deliberate.
Doing a little screening out front.
Up fake, one-hander, up and doesn't go. Here comes the McDonald, up to Brula,
Go over to Brula.
and they're going to get the block. Yeah, I think Brula really made a nice play. Just to move to his left enough
That one step,
to
Mike,
avoid
yes.
to avoid the charge.
That's Fleming on the foul for Norwin.
So we've got Dunbar and Ziegler in. Brula and McDonald out for the Indians. Cody for 3 in the corner, off the front. Good rebound. Strong rebound for the Knights. And I think they're going to get McCosco on that one.
Yeah, McCosco with the foul, his first. It's Peters' second. Peters setting up in that zone press again. Norwin works it to the middle.
They break it and pull it out.
Now Peters in their man.
2:50 left in the quarter. Kickball. Yeah, that was a good play by Gavin to get that kick because they were going to get it into Adam Belinsky on the box, and I think he looks like he can operate from there.
Norwin brings it out front to set their offense. Work it around, drive and kick out.
3 is up. McCosco clears. McCullough ahead to Dunbar,
open.
and they're going to pull it out.
Good choice there by Peters to pull it out and set it up with the lead here. McCullough takes it out front. Over to
McCosco for a long 3. Short. Ziegler
Good
saves
hustle there
it.
by Ziegler.
And up
Saved
come
it,
the
but went
Knights.
to Norwin.
Open 3. That's good.
Was number 2, Ryan Edwards on the 3 for Norwin.
16-13, just under a minute in the quarter.
Ziegler out front, passes up the open 3 and drives.
Just off the front of the side of the rim. Up come the Knights. And they're going to get a block.
That was tricky, Mike. Looked like he had position there. I don't know.
You know, we sit here, Neil, and we're on the home team, and our hearts are on one side, obviously, but I don't know. Where I sat, I saw a left shoulder go in pretty hard to the middle of the chest of the Indian player. And I thought Dunbar caught that shoulder and dropped, and
I agree, Mike.
it could have gone either way, obviously, but
So
that was
into the game for Peters. We have 14 Mills and 24 Puel.
And he finishes the three-point play. It ties it up. 40 seconds to go.
Fleming on the three-point play there for Norwin.
Now we're in a 2-3 zone by the Knights.
Peters working it around the perimeter of that zone.
Dunbar goes, and we get a push. Yep. I'm not sure. That was a good thing that foul was called because there was not a lot of options when you get under the basket like that.
McCullough takes it out for Peters.
22.2. Be nice to
under our hoop.
get a basket here. Go into the second quarter with a lead. Looks like we're going to hold it for one shot here. Still in the 2-3. Mills to McCullough.
Back to Mills.
Down to 5, 4, 3. Mills drives, gets hacked a little bit, throws it up, over to Ziegler, and it's short.
Little short. Waited a little too long maybe to get things going there, Mike,
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, and a little bit of nice defense in that zone. You tried to dribble around too much. You got to move the ball a little bit more, I think. Well, I think by definition, Neil, this was a evenly played first quarter.
Yes,
on
indeed.
a lot of levels. I think if you looked at, obviously the score is 16-16, but on top of that, we don't have all the stats here, but I'm thinking that many of the other stats, the rebounding, the turnovers, assists, a lot of the others would be pretty even in this game so far.
I agree. It's been a lot of swings, too. We have one team, we have Peters up by 6, then Norwin coming back by 6. So,
yeah, that's right. Peters was up 16-10 after McCosco hit those 2 threes, and then the Knights chipped away at it toward the end, to finish off the quarter, and we find ourselves 16-16.
Second quarter possession, Peters Township.
Scoring for Peters here in the first quarter real quick. We had Brula, 4 points. Cody, 6 points on 2 3-pointers, and McCosco 6 points on 2 3-pointers.
So the Indians come out with the same 3 that ended the quarter. So we've got Mills, Ziegler, McCullough, who I believe has played the whole game so far. And we've got Puel.
And Dunbar.
And Dunbar, thank you.
Norwin in that man-to-man. Nice drive.
McCullough, can't get it to go.
Belinsky pushing it up for Norwin.
Man-to-man.
Out front, set it up.
There's a steal
Good job
by
by
Dunbar
McCullough
up to
there.
McCullough. And he gets it to go. Nice lay-in by McCullough. Nice feed by Dunbar. Got a couple sophomores and a couple juniors out there with a senior. Oh, offensive glass there.
Norwin working it around the perimeter here.
Oh, so close.
It's the end of the game for Peters. We have McDonald and Gavin Cody coming in, 2 of the starters back in the game.
Yeah, Dunbar gave us some good minutes, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's a very athletic young man.
Nice pass and nice block. Nice block.
Good job there by Jake Ziegler on the block. Norwin will keep possession, take it out underneath the hoop.
Staying man. Off the back room, another offensive board. That's 2 in a row. We don't want to start a trend on that front. 3 is up. There we go. Gavin clears.
Cody pushes it up out to McDonald.
Gavin thinks about a long one, drives. And he steps on the baseline. It'll be Indians.
Gavin kind of got in no man's land there with that drive, Mike. We got a little bit bailed out. McDonald will take it out underneath the hoop.
He had hit a little step there for a second, but the rest of the defense help came, and there was nobody.
Goes over to Mills, out to Cody.
They've dropped into that 2-3 again, which Cody for
long
3 off the front.
Front of the rim.
Knights have numbers. Into the corner, number 11. Off the front, Mills clears. That's Fleming that was short.
Cody over to McDonald.
McDonald for 3. No hesitation there for Patty McDonald.
So that puts the Indians up by 5, 21-16.
Returning for Peters Township, zero-player goalie, number 10, Jack Dunbar, and number 22, Jake McCosco.
So McCosco, Brula, and Dunbar back in for Peters Township. Nice inbounds play by Norwin.
Justin Weaver.
Weaver came right off that screen and hit a layup.
Yeah, you don't want to give up an easy layup out of an inbounds play.
So McCullough's sitting for the first time. McDonald goes out to the point guard position.
21-18 Indians.
Another three for Cody off the rim.
No numbers this time. Indians get back well in transition. Fleming.
Peters in there man-to-man.
Indians clear out to McDonald. Here comes McDonald with the drive. And nice left-hand layup.
Nice layup.
Again, no hesitation. He saw that opening and went right through. Indians in their man.
Norwin running that motion offense, passing cut.
Straight on three. Dunbar clears, and up he comes. Nice
Pass by Brula.
Oh, gets hacked on the way in. Did get the ball up on the rim. He was strong enough to get it up there. Had a chance to finish that three-point play.
Norwin foul, number 24, Ty Stecco.
So Norwin has been not hitting so well from the three-point line tonight, Mike. So that benefits Peters a little bit, working out in Peters' favor there.
Yeah, especially early on in the first quarter, they missed a few shots that I think they would probably make, and then they've gotten better. This is Norwin's second timeout, full timeout, and I mean, so far this year and a little bit last year, it's been a trend. You know, the Indians have played a lot more of their bench than their opponent. We saw that against Albert Gallatin.
Indeed.
Quite a bit, and it paid off. Not so much Saturday night against Laurel Highlands. They had a pretty short bench, but it didn't really matter because they have three of the better players, certainly in 5A and really even in the WPIAL. Certainly three of the better juniors, especially. And
I think so far this evening we've seen them go 4 or 5 deep, maybe. And
yep. Now on the Norwin side, there have not been as, they've had a couple subs, but not. They've got a couple guys. Looks like they've got a couple new guys in there now, but they're clearly not making the same liberal substitutions as the Indians. Now we'll have to just wait and see if that pays off, like it did against Albert Gallatin or not. Dunbar off the front. He'll shoot his second. 23-18 Indians. 4:32 left in the half. McCullough dogging Edwards on the way up a little bit. Skip pass. 3 in the corner. Doesn't go. Cody out to McCullough. Nice to
McCosco brings it down and
nothing called there. Straight on 3 again. Doesn't go. And Indians.
Good job by Weaver there following his shot, but couldn't quite get it.
Now, just as I talk about it, we're getting a number of substitutions in for the Knights. So
Fleming and Jacob Murray into the game for Norwin. They're sticking in that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, Neil, we haven't seen a lot of zone so far this year. This is probably the first extended period of time we've seen it.
And the way
McCullough puts it up off the back rim. Great rebound by McCullough. Or McCosco, I'm sorry. Oh, Brula can't get it to go. Boy, McCosco just really went in there and took that ball away from two defenders. 3 is up, and it's good.
That's Fleming on the three-pointer for Norwin.
23-21 Indians.
McCullough brings it up for Peters. They work it around.
Fast-moving second quarter. Dunbar for three, in and out. Knights clear. Pull up, 17-footer. Nothing but net.
Belinsky on the pull up.
23-23.
Mike, I shouldn't have talked about Norwin not hitting the threes because now we're in the same situation here.
Peters Township.
And
This is a 30-second timeout.
Peters Township needs to cool things off and talk about it a little bit.
You think that 2-3 zone would kind of work to Peters' advantage with the three-point shooters that we have, but if we're not hitting them, I guess it's not going to.
Especially the way we came out of the gate. You know, pretty warm shooting, and like any other good coach, they're going to stick with it until we get them out of it. And right, so far we haven't gotten them out of it yet.
So we talked about a game of swings. Peters Township came out, started the second quarter, jumping up. Now Norwin has tied them again.
Team fouls 3 and 3, so we're not anywhere near shooting free throws.
Peters working it around, down low to Brula.
McCullough drives in. And we're going to get a block. I'm guessing it's a shooting foul. It is.
Norwin foul number 23, Jacob Murray.
Murray on the foul for Norwin.
All right, we got to string a few free throws together here, Neil.
Indeed. We haven't hit one yet this evening.
There we go.
There we go.
1-2 zone press. They don't look to trap out of this too much. Just slow them down and bother them a little bit. And
Just
there's
like
a turnover.
Returning for Peters Township, number 4, Pat McDonald, number 5.
So we got
4 in, 4 out.
4 out, yeah, for Peters here.
Number 14, Cam Mills, and number 24, Evan Pule.
So we got Pule, Ziegler, Mills, and McDonald in.
Cody.
McDonald bring it up in place of McCullough. They work it around.
Pat looks at it, draws the defense, and Cody off to the side. Offense, no. Controlled by the Knights. Nice block by Pule, and he saves it. Great individual effort by Pule. Here
Cody
comes
pushes
Cody.
it up. Over to
Mills.
Mills.
He thought about it. Over to McDonald. 1:39 left in the half. Ziegler.
Working it around. They got Pule at the high post.
There's Mills for 3. Off the front.
Norwin on the
One-on-one.
rebound. Out to
Good
Belinsky.
play. Oh!
Peters Township foul number 14, Cam Mills.
That was a good foul by Cameron Mills.
Yeah,
That's
Belinsky was going to take it into the hoop.
Yeah,
there.
and it's only the
smart
4th
play.
team foul, first on him. So 3 is up and off. Long rebound out to the Knights.
Knights working it around the perimeter, passing, cutting, dribble drive when they can. Very patient. They'll just keep continuing to work it till they get something open. Working a weave out front now. 36 seconds left. They may be holding for the last shot here, Mike. We'll see. Working that weave again out front.
Back door. We're down to 20 seconds. Indians need to be patient here. All right. 14 seconds.
14 seconds, foul by Jake Ziegler. That is 4 fouls for Peters Township.
Peters Township
5 fouls, I'm sorry.
Returning for Peters Township, 2, Brendan McCullough, 10. Jack Dunbar, also returning 0-0, Aaron Burley, and returning for Norwin, 24, Ty Steckow.
Peters hanging on to a slim lead, 24-23, 14.1 seconds. And they're going to get Gavin with a little reach in.
Reach in with the hand, indeed.
All right, now they don't have any more to give. That's Gavin's first.
Belinsky drives to the hoop. Up and in.
Norwin takes the lead, 3 seconds. McCullough gives the ball away. Shots up, and they're going to get a foul. They're going to get to shoot 3 free throws with the clock stopped. They're going to get McCullough.
Yeah, I
after
didn't
the turnover.
see the play, Mike, so I can't really comment. But
Yeah, it was right in front of us. I think it was a good call. My question is, was it? And it probably was before the
buzzer.
clock turned
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
I think Brendan was a little frustrated that he didn't get a shot off at the other end. Maybe thought he was fouled and came back and, well, now they're going to put some time up. So
0.3 seconds on the clock.
So apparently he did get it off in the referee's eyes, and he'll shoot 3.
That's Ryan Edwards at the line for Norwin. He hits the first of 3. Second of 3 he hits also.
That gives him 5.5. He'll go for 6. And gets 6. With 0.3, there's not much.
Denny in the game for Norwin here.
Cody gets it up. And that's the way we'll end at halftime. Norwin 28, Peters Township 24, with a strong finish by the Norwin Knights. We'll return in 10 minutes and join you for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thank you. Okay, so we're back here for the second half of play in AHN Arena, Peters Township and Norwin.
Third quarter possession, Norwin.
And Norwin will start with the ball as the clock winds down to 0, and we'll get this second half kicked off. Norwin 28, Peters Township 24 as we open the second half. Indians come out with their first 5. And it looks like the same is true for the Norwin Knights. The Indians are going to have to come out and a little intensity like they did toward the beginning of the first quarter. High
Indeed,
screen on
Mike.
McCosco. 3 is up, off, controlled by McCullough. Out to McCosco for 3, off the back of the rim.
Norwin takes their time bringing it up as usual. Working around, passing, cutting.
Pull up, way short, but it's going to be off. It's going to be off the Knights, Indians ball.
Cody will bring it up for Peters. So him and McCullough switching roles a little bit.
Interesting that they're back in the man.
McDonald clears him out. Over to Cody. Hands off to McCosco. Down low to McDonald for 2.
Yeah, Pat was strong there. He got a little bit of body in the back and stuck with it. Could have been a call there.
Peters cuts it to 2. Norwin breaks the press, works it around.
And it follows it up with a 3.
Fleming with another 3.
That gives Fleming 11 points to match his number. He's the high scorer in the game for both sides. 31-26, Norwin. Cody for 3. Oh, McCullough with a little hustle play. Almost pulled the steal.
Almost pulled it off indeed. Norwin will take it out under there, under Peters' hoops, passes it in. Peters still in that pressure. Norwin works it around.
3 goes up, a little long.
Brula
Brula clears to McCullough.
Call over to Cody. Cody
Cody
drives
into the
into
lane.
the hoop.
Loses it on the way up. Indians.
McCullough will take it out for Peters Township. McDonald brings it out, sets it up over to Cody. Hands off to McCullough.
Now the Knights in their back to the 2-3. Pat drives, kicks, and we're going to get a kick.
Kick on the kick, Mike.
Kick on the kick. It's the right idea. Inbound again, 2-3 zone. McCosco, a lot of bumps. Kicks it out to Cody. Off the front, McCosco saves it.
Good rebound,
Brula.
McCosco.
Yeah, it's getting pretty physical under there, Neil.
It is. McCosco did a good job pulling that down and kicking it over to Brula. Looks like it'll be on the floor, not on the shot.
Yeah, that foul was almost unfortunate because Brula made a nice pass. That probably would have turned into just a layup for the Indians, but nonetheless.
Murray is back in the game for
Indians
Norwin.
Inbound. Cody gets bumped on his way in, pulls up for a 13-footer short. Up come the Knights.
Belinsky drives over, kicks it back out. Fleming again.
Fleming with a nice bank. Indians are entering a danger zone here, 33-26. Just under 5 minutes in the quarter. Got to get a basket here. McCullough drives in hard, gets blocked. Brula steals it and gets it in.
Nice job by Brula to get the rebound and pull himself back in and get it up.
The Indians needed that, really needed that. Now we get a free throw to cut it to potentially 4 points. Nice play by Aaron Brula. I'll say it again, the Indians really needed that. Can't get the free throw to go. 33-28. Nonetheless, got to clamp down on the defensive side. Pull up, elbow.
Belinsky on the pull there, nice pull.
Yeah, that was a nice smooth shot.
Norwin's has really come to life in the third quarter with that mid-range jumper there.
Yes.
McCullough drives in, kicks it over to McCosco, then over to Cody. He goes baseline and it goes out of bounds off of Cody.
Knights.
Dunbar and Ziegler in for Peters Township. They're going to stay in that zone press. Norwin breaks it, drives to the hoop.
Straight off the backboard, and up come the Indians. Up to Dunbar. Out to Cody for wide open three head-on. Couldn't pull it down or get it down. Good defense by McCullough. Three is up and short. Cleared by Ziegler. Here comes Cody. He drives in hard. Still can't get it to go. Brula again.
Norwin comes out with it.
There's a lid on that basket right now for the Indians.
They slow it up and bring it up.
35-28.
Edgeworth sets it up for Norwin. High screen. Fleming again on the hit. That mid-range jumper continues to be a problem for Peters Township.
Yeah,
They'll call a timeout.
Yeah, that high screen, he came off that screen moving to his left, and the Indians player did not step up. It was a wide open shot.
Indeed.
And the way things are right now, the Knights are hitting their wide open shots, and we're not. And that translates into a 37-28 lead for Norwin. 2:57 left in the third quarter.
So that's 9 points, Mike, and as you mentioned earlier, this is a critical time for Peters. They need to get a score on this possession and a couple stops here. They can't get it above 10 going into the fourth quarter. Ziegler, McCullough, Cody,
Puel,
and Dunbar in the game for Peters Township. McCullough brings it up. Now Norwin's in their man again.
McCullough drives. Still can't get it to go. Ziegler
Good call
cleans it
by
up.
Ziegler.
After Puel tipped it up, kept it alive, Ziegler gets it on the other side. 37-30, Norwin. Indians dropped to their 1-3-1. First time we've seen that tonight.
Zone.
Corner three is up. Short. Puel grabs it.
Ooh.
And it's going down.
Yeah, I thought I heard a foul there, but
Could have been a foul. It would have been
none called. But regardless,
would
Peters
have been a
gets
shame if
possession.
that, from what I saw, if that would have ended up with the Knights.
McCullough
right.
will bring it up for Peters. Hands off to Ziegler. Little
And
confusion
Dunbar-
there by Peters.
Dunbar tried to go back door on him, and Cody wasn't seeing it that way.
That'll happen in the early games of the season, Mike, till they get
Yep.
in sync a little bit.
22, Luke Denny in for the Knights.
Peters stays in that 1-3-1. Norwin works it left to right across court.
There you get Gavin with a block. I'm sorry. Jake Ziegler.
Ziegler's second foul. Nobody in foul trouble for Peters or Norwin right now. Norwin will take it out in front of their bench. Belinsky sets it up. Dribble drive for Belinsky.
Good defense by the Indians that time. Mason played some nice, or not Mason, Jake's brother is Mason, he's graduated. Jake couldn't get it to roll. Jake played some good defense and got some help and got Belinsky up in the air with nothing to do with the ball, and then they cleared it. Here we go again. Good job by Jake staying in front of him.
Jake's been doing a good job on
Three
Belinsky.
balls up, off the front. I don't know. I think it's
foul
Indians
on
ball.
number 22, Luke Denny for Norwin.
Score remains 37-30. The Indians have stepped up their defense, but they're not doing it on the offensive side.
Yeah, they just can't get him. It seems like there's a top on that hoop. They just can't get it to fall, Mike.
Mills. Now, after the way they've been letting them play in this game and to call that foul, I can understand why the Norwin coach is a little annoyed.
It's another foul on Denny. Him picking up his second in just a few minutes here.
That's Norwin's 4th team foul. Mills out to Dunbar. Running their set against this 2-3 zone.
Brula goes to the post, into him.
Mills puts it up off the front. Dunbar retrieves the offensive board. Pat McCosco, 3! Jake McCosco cuts the lead to 4. We're down to 35 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Looks like Norwin wants to hold it to the last shot. Indians in the 1-3-1.
Norwin just working it back and forth. Quite content to run down the clock and get the last shot.
Here they come, down to 10. He pulls it in and out and in again. And that was a 3. It's good if it goes. Pat just couldn't get it to go.
That was a big swing there at the end of the quarter, Mike.
So that makes it Norwin Knights 39, Indians 33. So we've got a 6-point deficit. The Indians are in striking distance, at least.
Scoring in the 3rd quarter, we had Brula with 2, McDonald with 2, Ziegler with 2, and McCosco with a 3-pointer.
I think we had mentioned earlier on that the Norwin boys basketball team was coming in 2-0. Their first game was a win at Propel Braddock Hills. Pretty easy win, 69-24. And then they played Obama Academy. And that was a little bit tougher. That was a 14-point win, 55-44. And of course the Indians are 1-1 with we'll just call it a very easy win against Albert Gallatin. And then this past Saturday, things just didn't go their way. They ran into a buzzsaw, Laurel Highlands, which is, if not the top team in 5A, they're the top 2 or 3 teams in 5A. And they got treated to some of the top, couple of the top players and top juniors in 5A. And they hung with them for a little while, but then their shooting and some of the turnovers caught up with them. So they've cleaned a lot of that up in this game. Now they just have to get some balls to drop through the hoop.
Yeah, we need some shots to drop to start this 4th quarter. Peter starts out with possession.
Gavin pulls up from the baseline, hits the front
Gets the
rim,
roll.
bounces up and gets the friendly roll. That is probably the only good roll we've gotten at that end in this half.
And that's a good start. We needed a bucket there, Mike.
39-35, Indians are down by 4. Start of the 4th quarter.
Indians still in that 1-3-1. Norwin working it across the court. Belinsky.
That's a pull-up 2. Pat comes down with the ball, pushes, kicks it to McCosco, who puts it up just off the front. But the Indians are going to retain.
Yeah, Belinsky tried to get the rebound, but knocked it out of bounds there. So Peters will have the ball under their own hoop.
McCosco had a good look at it. And inbound to McCosco.
Nice play there, but
I'm not going to
Jake
make a comment
just
on the.
couldn't finish it.
There's a lot of handsy defense, and it appears that the Knights are going to take a timeout.
30-second timeout.
7:02 left in the fourth quarter. 39-35. Norwin up by 4. Fouls, team fouls, 4 for Norwin, 1 for the Indians. So again, the Indians are playing foul free in this game. Hopefully that'll help them down the line, but they've got to, they've just got to put the ball in the basket. That's
as I look at
issue.
the book here, that's the difference. The end of the first quarter, we were tied. Peter's shots were falling. Since then, they just can't get them to fall consistently.
Yeah, really in the third quarter, you can't get too upset with the defensive end for the Indians, but it's just, and they're getting looks that they're just.
Now they're putting on some pressure. Norwin breaks it. Goes down low to Belinsky. He'll get fouled and shoot 2.
Yeah, the Indians really got back nicely. They had 2 guys against Belinsky. He went up and took the shot. And I think there was a lot of ball on that. And Brula was in front of him. It would have been a very difficult shot to finish. And maybe the referee just saw McCosco come down a little bit with his hand instead of just he wanted to make an emphatic, and it was an emphatic block.
We could hear it up here, Mike.
But it results in 2 made free throws. 41-35 Knights.
Belinsky hits both of them. Peters will bring it up now. McCullough over to Coate.
And Cody for 3.
Big 3
that
for
cuts
Cody
the lead
there.
To 3.
So Gavin comes out, starts the fourth quarter strong.
Getting close to a 10 call. They do get it across. Corner 3 is up. In, out, in again. That's 5 points in a row for Belinsky.
It's another shot where it went around the rim, and
Cody drives,
Norwin
dishes.
got the roll.
Slow whistle for Dunbar on the foul.
It was a good job by Dunbar. He played the pass there, but just got a little bit of the arm on the foul.
Yeah, that lob put him in a tough position.
At the line for Norwin, number 1, Adam Belinsky.
Belinsky misses the front end of that two-shot foul.
Misses the second one.
Also. So Peters needs to take advantage of the opportunity here.
Deficit remains 6. Attacking a man-to-man. Here comes McCullough into the, kicks it to Ziegler. Can't get it to go. Indians ball.
Now the refs talk and switch it over to Norwin ball.
Frankly, that's the way I saw it.
That's the way I saw it too, Mike. That's the right call. Peters stays in that zone press, not really trapping, like you say, just putting some pressure on him. Norwin breaks it.
And we get a steal.
So McCullough kind of got under the hoop in no man's land there, but hit it off a Norwin player, so Peters will retain possession.
He was fortunate to retain possession. We're going to let the Norwin player regain his composure.
McCullough takes it out under the hoop. Gets it into Ziegler. Back over to McCullough.
Drives in, pulls up, gets blocked. Here come the Knights.
Belinsky to Fleming.
Nothing doing there.
Nothing.
Up come the Indians again. Out to Ziegler. He drives hard and gives it away. And follow through stuff from Belinsky.
Yeah, nice forward there by Belinsky in the dunk,
Cody.
too.
Pulls up on the three. Pretty well contested. And I think they're going to say he didn't get a piece of it, did they? Or is it Indians ball?
I missed what the call was there, Mike. I don't know.
Yeah, it's from where we sit here. Sometimes it's hard to get it. Well, it's somebody's ball underneath because the shot didn't hit anything and landed on the baseline. It's either Indians ball because it was blocked or it was an air ball. I know the Norwin bench was pretty happy, which leads me to believe that there's potential that Belinsky got a piece of it.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Belinsky. Nice forward there. He had some hops. He slammed it down through. That was a good play.
Yeah, he's a nice player. I mean, he hustled it. He hustled, followed that play. That ball rolled off the rim, and he was in the right spot. And you don't get to the right spot like that just by jogging down. He hustled. He hasn't really been off. I'm not sure he's been off the court yet.
Yeah,
this evening.
And he's come on in the third quarter at a critical time as well. Both him and Fleming are now tied with 15 points for Norwin. Both of them high scores for the game. Peters has their starting five on the court here with 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Norwin's ball. So
apparently it was not touched on the shot. It's Norwin's ball underneath. 46-38.
Peters
5
is
minutes left
extending
in the
that
game.
pressure a little bit to try and get some turnovers here.
Norwin a little more patient. Indians drop into their man.
Travel.
And they finally call that travel.
Belinsky got it at the foul line, turned, and took just a few too many steps there. McCullough brings it up for Peters Township across the midcourt line. He'll set it up. They really need to get going here. They don't want to take too much time. Nice drive by McCullough.
Drive and lay. Cuts the deficit to 6. 4:28 left in the game. Near turnover, and
it is a turnover.
And it is a turnover. So 2 good defensive stands. And that's exactly what the Indians need. Indians will inbound with a six-point deficit. 4:19 to go. Let's see if we can make this game interesting, Neil.
Agreed.
McCullough kicks it back to Cody. He drives in hard, draws a foul. Now we got to knock down the free throws.
Norwin foul number 24, Todd Stecco. At the line for Peters Township, number 5, Gavin Cody.
Stecco with the foul for Norwin.
That's his fourth, Neil.
Fourth foul, yes. Cody hits the
first.
front end.
And that cuts it to 4. Jack Dunbar in. Pat McDonald out. And Indians are going with a man-to-man press.
McCullough will be on the inbound man. Good job moving his feet there by McCullough. Norwin works it around and in the perimeter.
First shot was short, hit the rim, but he stays with it, as he's done all night. Finishes it 48-42.
McCullough works it around for Peters, over to Coate.
McCosco for 3. Oh!
Norwin pushes it now.
I'm not sure if Brula looked like he may have got a piece of it. Big block there.
Yeah, good block by Norwin.
3:18 to go.
Expect Norwin may pull it out and slow it up a little bit. We'll see.
Floater, in and out.
Scramble
Jump
for the
ball.
ball under the hoop
It's
there.
going to be possession Norwin.
Norwin's possession, yes. So
3:04 to go. 6-point deficit.
McDonald in for Dunbar. Norwin will take it out under their own hoop.
Floater across the rim. Up come the Indians. McCullough out to McDonald, and he draws a foul.
Good first step and drive there by Pat McDonald.
The other nice thing about that, Neil, is that puts us in, that's team 6, so going forward, anything they do is going to put us in the bonus.
Yes, sir.
We got to just knock them down, though.
Pat misses the front end of that two-shot foul.
In and out.
Second as well. Norwin gets a rebound. Belinsky over to Fleming. Belinsky and Fleming, they've been it for Norwin tonight.
Trap. You know, as that turns out, I think that was a good foul because it was probably going to be a layup.
It was, and we need to get a little closer to the 1-and-1 in case we need to foul at the end of the game here.
Belinsky took that contact and really made a nice, even though he's grimacing, he made a nice pass to Cutting. It would have been an easy layup and brought the deficit up to 8, but as we sit at 6, picks up his dribble.
Norwin working it around the front. Cross court pass. Close to being a turnover there. You have to think we're going to get one of these cross court passes.
Open three, off the side, offensive rebound, blocked.
Cody brings it up for Peters. Brula sets a high screen. Cody drives.
Hangs. A lot of contact under there. Brula's been brought his hard hat tonight.
Yeah, nice follow by
That was a
Brula.
nice rebound. That really could have been a three-point play. I mean, he got bodied up a bit as he went up. 4 points, 1:37 to go.
Norwin really slowing it up, working
Very
around
content.
the perimeter.
And there's a foul.
McCosco on the foul.
That'll be team 5.
Here's Township foul number 22, Jake McCosco.
It's his 4th.
So Norwin inbounds it. Belinsky drives. They pull it out, work it around. Yeah, good foul there. I think Peters probably wants to foul anybody but Belinsky and Fleming.
Here's Township foul on 0-0, Aaron Burley.
Well, I tell you what, they almost had Edwards trapped on the half-court line there. It was close.
Oh,
very close to a steal.
Close to a steal there from
And
McCosco.
we're going to get a travel. It was funny. The Norwin coach was yelling for that call just against one of our players a little bit ago.
Mike, yes.
And as it turns out, there it goes. Here we go, 1:13 to go, 4-point lead. Here comes McCullough into the teeth of the defense. And he loses it. Now they really have to get a foul. Cody fouls Belinsky.
Peters Township foul number 5, Gavin Cody. And at the line for Norwin, number 1, Adam Belinsky. Returning for Peters Township, number 4, Pat McDonald.
So McDonald comes in for Peters. Dunbar will sit. Belinsky's at the line for Norwin. Shooting 1-1.
Indians had a chance to cut it to 2. Belinsky missed his last 2 free throws, so we'll see what he does now. Nice stroke there.
Yeah, hits that one. Clutch free throw by Belinsky.
1:04 left. Still a good amount of time. 2 timeouts. Misses the second one, controlled by the Indians, and up they come.
McCullough brings it up over to Cody.
Cody drives, pulls up for 16 or 14 feet, gets the roll. Timeout Indians. 49-46. Norwin. 53.2 left.
Gavin Cody has come on strong here in the fourth quarter, Mike. He has 5, 7, 9 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it gives him 15 for the game. And yes, he has. And they need the senior to step up in a game, this type of game. So this has been the smallest deficit the Indians have had.
Yeah, so we've cut it to 3 here. So what do you think, Mike? Do we foul and put him at the line, or play it out?
With 53 seconds, I think you're looking for a steal. If you can get the steal, you go for it. If you foul on your way to a steal,
not such a bad
that's not the worst thing in the world.
Right.
I don't know enough about this team. If they have a player that you might want to hack a shack, maybe you do that. But you don't see that a lot in high school. So I think you play it out for a little bit and see what you do. I think Norwin's approach to this thing has been a little.
Yeah,
they took their foot off the gas.
They did. You're right.
And it has not worked out. The Indians have eaten into their 8-point lead and made it a lot more interesting than maybe if they would have just played through. But no, who knows? Anyway, here they are, inbounds, full
Peters
court pressure.
In a tight man. They do foul. Number 11, Fleming, will go to the line.
Fleming's got 15 points on the night, and we'll see how he shoots his free throws at crunch time. Jack Dunbar with the foul. It's his third. Only 3 seconds rolled off the clock, so Indians trying their best to extend the game. 1-1 is off. Up come the Indians with a chance to tie it. Cody drives, lays it, and in. 1-point game over the Indians. Indians apply pressure. And another foul by Cody. That'll send Adam Belinsky to the line.
Good job on that drive by Cody. Get it in quickly. Not a lot of time off the clock. Good job.
Yeah, that was a really nice left hand. So the pressure is absolutely mounting. See Belinsky 1-1. Shot is up and rattles in. 2-point game, 33.4.
So it's interesting that Norwin doesn't put anyone at all down under the hoop, Mike, just to put a little pressure on if there's a missed shot or something.
Agreed. And he misses the second one.
2-point
down
game,
by 2. Here comes
30
Gavin.
seconds.
Gavin pulls up, misses. Almost a turnover.
Norwin gets the rebound. They bring it out. And Peters will foul Belinsky again.
Boy, if that 3 would have gone, it would have brought the house down.
It would have, yes.
Now we're up to 10. He's gonna get 2 shots this time. McCullough on the foul. His second.
full timeout.
So Norwin taking a full timeout to talk it over a little bit here before this last 20 seconds.
Might just be as much as anything to give Belinsky a chance to catch his breath, because he's really been giving it his all out there. The junior, he's played a heck of a game. He's a really nice player, very nice player. So we're 21.7 seconds left in the game. Norwin is up by 2, 50-48. And Belinsky will be shooting 2 shots, since the Indians are got their 10th foul there, and that puts them in the double bonus.
And to your point earlier, Mike, Norwin has taken their foot off the gas here a bit, and Peters has taken advantage of it.
Certainly turned it into an exciting game. So we'll see. Still 21 seconds. You can still get a couple possessions here.
Yeah, definitely. A lot can happen.
They're going to have to make their free throws to polish off the Indians here. So here's the first. It's up. Nice stroke. That's the 3. Second one, also good. Those were the money shots. Here comes
yeah, that's some
McCullough.
clutch free throws.
And the Indians cross half court and take their timeout.
It's a 4-point game here, 18 seconds left. Peters setting up a play, I'm sure.
There's a full timeout.
So each team, Norwin has one more timeout left, and that was the Indians' last timeout. So I don't think you necessarily need a 3. If you have a 3 and a good look, you take it.
Right.
But if you can score quickly and foul, it's still enough time to get back down if they miss their free throws. So I think it's, with 18.3 seconds, it's just whatever presents itself.
Agree, Mike. Shot and a quick foul will be just as good.
Especially if the Indians could, Coach Ehrman can drop a nice inbounds play. You don't want to hold anything back. This is your best inbounds play from the side, right in front of the Indians bench. If they can score at least 2 points in the next 4 or 5 seconds, go for a steal, foul, then you got a chance if they miss a free throw.
Agree, Mike. McCosco will bring it inbounds for Peters Township. Down low to Brula.
Out to Cody. 3 is up. Won't go. Rebound, McCosco to Cody. And it goes through his hands. They got a foul. And Norwin will take their last time out with 4.8 seconds.
Well, Peters got the look there that they wanted, Mike. They just couldn't get the shot to fall.
That was actually a well drawn out play.
Yes, it was.
They throw it out to probably the tallest guy in the court, Brula, who jumps up, snags it. The whole defense collapsed onto him, and he was able to get it back out to Cody, who had a pretty good look.
Yeah, and Cody has had the hot hand here in the 4th quarter. So, I mean, that's a play you want.
And it wasn't, the shot wasn't off by much. The Indians controlled the offensive rebound, which was also
it went right through their
good.
hands a few times.
And all that happened probably in about 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds. And then the ball was just came out hot and went off a body and out
then they
to
got
half
a good
court.
trap on Norwin. Norwin's smart to call a timeout there. So 4.8 seconds left on the clock here.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's a 4-point lead. good basketball game all the way around
Yes.
this
agreed.
evening.
Okay, so Belinsky will bring it in for Norwin.
No timeouts. And there's the foul with 2.4.
This will be Ryan Edwards for Norwin going to the line.
He'll shoot 2, the junior.
Hits the first.
And Norwin coach has his players right in front of his bench so they can't foul anybody. Indians inbound it. McCosco pulls up for a 50-foot elbow, and it doesn't fall. So the final score this evening, 54-48. Indians go down by 6 to the Norwin Knights. But as I said, I think it was a well-played game.
Well-played game. We just come up on a little bit short end of the stick tonight, Mike.
Yep, indeed. So we appreciate you joining us for this telecast, and we'll look forward to our next broadcast. Thanks, and have a good day.
Thank you.